Hi guys, and welcome to the Shhh channel. Happy New Year too. This is my first video for the New Year 2018. I've decided I'm going to make at least one video every Saturday, whether cooking, whether advice to help with schoolwork, because you know I'm a teacher by profession. I've had 16 years of experience as a high school teacher. And I have 2 boys of my own, so nutrition is important. That's why I decided to share some of my ideas. I mean, everybody has their own take on cooking, but if you want to know the best way to do certain things, you've come to the right channel, the Shhh channel, right? So I'm going to show you the best macaroni pie ever. And why I say this is because I've always thought macaroni pie is basically just flour and cheese, which is unhealthy, right? But my kids love that. Anything with flour and cheese, okay, pizza, roti and cheese, once it's flour and cheese. And you want them to eat the vegetables, right? So I've come up with a way to make a healthy vegetable macaroni pie, and it's not what you think. It's going to incorporate roasted vegetables in a sauce that I'm going to add to the pie. So it's not your regular cheese and flour, right? So what I have here, if you notice, I roasted some vegetables. They don't look so attractive. This is 2 roasted sweet peppers, some roasted carrots. I even roasted a whole onion here, and that's a big one because my son hates onion. But what happens when you roast the vegetables is it actually becomes sweeter. It takes the bitterness and the acidity out. And if you see what I'm doing, I'm peeling the sweet pepper. The skin is coming off very easily, and that's what happens when you roast it well enough. Okay, so you don't need to keep all this black stuff if you don't want it, but it does give a nice flavor. It doesn't matter if some of the black skin remains. It doesn't have to be all that clean, and it's coming out very easily. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this in a blender. But I'm going to take the seed part out of you see how soft it is inside? It's really soft, so it's going to blend up like a juice. And it's very easy to take all the sweet pepper off from the stem and separate it from the seeds without using even a knife, right? So I'm just taking it out from the stem. It's okay if some of the stem remains. That's fine, because it's all going to be blended up, and everything in here is healthy. It's just healthy vegetables. And I would like to say a shout out to my friend from Peru, Julio Lavado, who gave me the idea. Basically, if it wasn't for him, I would not have thought about this, because he actually gave me this idea to roast vegetables for a special Peruvian appetizer called Papa Juanquina. I hope I pronounced that properly. Papa Juanquina alocro. And it's really a sauce with the roasted sweet pepper that you use with potatoes. And ever since that, I'm obsessed with roasting everything. So I roasted sweet pepper with baigan or melange once, and it was just awesome. So I'm trying it. Today is actually the first time I'm trying it with the macaroni pie, okay? So you all are getting to share this with me. What I'm going to do now is put everything into the blender. Here, all the sweet peppers. The carrots were also roasted. I'm leaving that in chunks. Because it's actually kind of soft inside because of how it was roasted. So that's fine if it's in chunks. And to make it healthier, I'm not using butter, but I'm using about a tablespoon of olive oil. You don't need that much, because if you use too much oil, the macaroni is not going to stick together as you would like it. So just a tablespoon of oil is enough, and you blend everything together. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some milk to this mixture to get it to blend a little faster and creamier. So this is some milk I mixed before. It's basically powder milk and half a cup of warm water to help with the mixture. At this point, you could throw in your seasoning if you like, which is, I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of salt. That should be enough. Teaspoon of salt and some black pepper. And this is the black pepper here, about half a teaspoon of black pepper. And this is something I love. It's Italian seasoning. Some people say Italian. It's basically oregano, basil leaves, thyme, and it gives a really lovely flavor to anything with cheese or the cheese dishes. So I have this salt. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne in there, just a really tiny touch because I have 2 boys. If I did not have these 2 boys, oh my goodness, I would go crazy with the cayenne. In fact, I think I threw a little bit too much because cayenne tends to be very spicy. I'm going to take a little bit off. I'll reserve that for myself later, right? So just a touch of cayenne. We have the milk, we have the seasoning, we have the olive oil in there. We can even blend the cheese into that. So everything is all blended up right there, and we just need to add it to the macaroni after. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blend the cheese in the sauce with the roasted vegetable mixture to make our extra special, healthy, delicious, nutritious macaroni pie, right? Okay, the cheese is not budging. I think I'm getting a feeling it's a bit too thick, maybe. Try it again. Okay, it's not really blending, and I don't want to add too much liquids because that would make the pie too soggy. I don't want the pie to be very soggy. In fact, what happens is if you use warm water, I'm taking out some of this roasted skin here. If you use the warm water, the cheese is going to be melted, but I did not use warm water, so the cheese is not melted, but everything is going to be melted in the oven anyway. So basically what I did, I mixed everything together. Now I'm pouring it into this dish. Oh, yes, it's got garlic in here. Of course, I still have a lot more mixture that I'm going to pour over it. And I made enough macaroni to feed like 1,000 people here. I don't even have space to really mix it properly, but I'm trying. Okay, so you got all the stuff, all the vegetables in here, and I don't even have the room to add anything more, although I have extra macaroni. So this is basically the pie with the vegetables, with the roasted vegetables disguised inside of here, guys. Everything is disguised. But you're going to be tasting a flavor for sure. You're going to be tasting something different. And it's not going to be something unpleasant. It's going to be a pleasant difference. So we'll come back in about maybe half an hour when all of this is baked. To show. Hi guys, and we're back with the completed vegetable macaroni pie with the roasted vegetables, and we have our taste testers here. Zaria, say hi. Zaria and Zachary, Chuni from the Chuni channel. And now we're gonna get our official taste testers to try this out.
I want fish.
You want to see? What you want? Fish?
I want fish.
Okay, so we're gonna put a piece of the pie for Zarion. And we're gonna put, give me a piece of the pie for Zachary. Do you guys want mustard?
Yes.
Okay, mustard.
No.
You want mustard?
No.
You want pepper sauce?
Yes.
You want pepper sauce too, Zarion?
No. I want black pepper.
Black pepper, okay.
Okay.
Just
Red.
and red pepper too?
No. Red ketchup.
Oh, look. Taste testers. Tell me how it is.
Ketchup now.
Okay. Where's the fork for Zara?
Right.
Okay, tell me how it tastes in taste tester. First taste tester number 1. Very critical taste tester. Try it. It's hot. There's not. How does it taste?
Yummy.
Yummy. What about? You want to taste the next piece? Is it delicious?
This one.
With the ketchup? Tell everybody how it tastes. Zachary too. Taste it. Oh, you wanted ketchup too?
Yummy.
Okay, great. And it's a wrap. So you get this is the best tasting macaroni pie, I can guarantee you that. Sorry, and I got the kids to eat vegetables and they didn't even know. Oh, secret sauce in their bag. So roasted vegetables taste much better. You could actually put bacon, but I didn't put any this time. So any roasted vegetable will work with this, and try it today. It's really good. Bye bye.